Hey, what's good, Life Changers? It's your boy UK, aka the Life Changer, and this is Life Changing, y'all. As y'all know, my channel is very unique because we do the fitness thing, but then we also do the grooming thing. So, what you're probably looking at right now, that's me, of course, looking crazy. We're about to do this burst fade mohawk for you guys that want to learn. It's very simple, very easy. I'm going to try to give you guys a good visual and just make it pretty step by step so you can kind of follow along. What you'll see I'm doing here is I'm just pretty much just kind of combing out the naps. Y'all know how it goes. Just trying to clear the surface of the hair, brushing and combing it. What you really want to do is number one, have the hair dry as possible. So make sure you wash and make sure it's dry. And what that's gonna do is your clippers are gonna be in the best shape to cut through the hair when it's dry. So again, I'm just kind of brushing it out, making sure uh, everything is straight, and really just bringing all the hairs to the edge. So after I've done that, you'll see me here with the Andis clipper for you guys um, that want to know what I'm using. It's the Andis 2 clipper, and I'm just coming around the neckline, you know, backwards where the teeth pretty much can cut a little bit sharper. When you flip it under, it really kind of more of a, I think more of just a soft cut. But whenever you turn it around and have the blade with the I guess the screws showing, you'll kind of notice it's going to be a little bit sharper. So went around my neck, going right against the mustache, over the lips. And what I'm also doing, guys, is what I do with the Mohawk styles. I go ahead and I do the edge up first, and it's not really a full real edge up. It's just kind of to give myself a good working space because with the Mohawk, it has a lot of blends, and so what you want to do is you want to kind of get your edge up out of the way so that you have your points and everything are even, and you ain't got to worry about like messing up on that blend because that's what really brings out the hair. So, or really the style of the cut. Here's the most challenging part is just kind of getting around the back of your head. You want to take your time on this. No, you don't want to rush this. It's basically just kind of follow your natural hairline, um, and you know your blade should be sharp enough to where you can kind of see where you, as you can see right there. I believe my shoulder was getting a little tired, but you can kind of see when you start clearing the hair, you'll kind of see the marks you made. Again, be very careful because right around here is where if you bring it up too high or too low, you pretty much, put yourself in a bad position for the rest of the haircut. Because like I said, this is what really is going to make the haircut is the line. And so I'm going around the neckline and I just kind of at a downward angle at the back. If you'd like, one of my things is kind of have a little bit of a point there, and I think it makes it look a little bit nicer when it's kind of pointed at the back along with your mohawk, with the style of the fade, how it's gonna kind of come together. All right, so quickly just showing you kind of where I have the lever on that's the wall designer, for you guys that are probably wondering what I'm using. That's a wall designer. I got it all the way to the back or where the teeth are at its highest point. So that way, you can pretty much rummage through the hair. As you can see, I'm not really focusing too much on what I'm doing as far as like I'm not like detailing nothing. I'm just kind of brushing, rushing through, getting the sides of the hair low. Of course, with the mohawk, you want the top high, and then you want to bring down the sides. So that's what I'm doing right here. Just kind of going around the ear, circular. You want to kind of get, as you can see, I'm not actually going all the way to the top. I'm close, but right where the top of the teeth, stop. I kind of, yeah, as you can see, I kind of focus and pay attention not to come really high, but just kind of stay right in that zone of the of like the almost the temple area, and then back down. As you can see, I did halfway on the front temple side, and now I'm going just through the back. And I got my mirror. You kind of want to just um, you know go slow when you're on the back of the hair, because again, the mohawk, as soon as you make a mistake at the back, you pretty much got to start over. So I already know where to stop. I'm stopping right at the sides. I'm not really messing with the back too much. And right here you can see I'm kind of just looking for the blend. So I'm just blending it out right here. So this side I haven't even done. I just wanted to show you guys like that. That's how it looks, prior to you even touching it. Okay, so here's more the shaping part. So I got the fade, decent, and for it to be a mohawk, you gotta make it, pointed at the top. So I bring down each of the sides at an angle, so it's, in between your eyebrows and up should kind of be, a bit of a pyramid, just like a mohawk. So you could kind of, that's what I'm kind of doing, kind of eyeballing it right there just to see, okay, is it even? And, does it look like it's coming together? So, okay, so you can kind of get a idea right here. The edge up kind of pretty much helped to where I could kind of manage where I was blending. And as you can see, once again, you want to keep a little bit of hair on the back. You don't want to really touch it. You want to stay right around your temple area and blend up from there. Um, okay, so right here, one of my favorite tools for edging. I truly recommend this. It's the eyebrow blade. Most times you guys can get it at the beauty shop. What I like about it is it's almost like a pencil. You can really get that corner blade. A lot of people use a straight razor, but what I found with the straight razor is, yeah, it's sharp, it's good, but when it comes to details where you have to kind of see, for me, and this is just my own experience, I find that it's, you're blinded a little bit by how large, most of the blades and the devices are, because it's like a two-part, with the blade. So with this eyebrow blade, you pretty much your visibility is open. You can see what you're doing, and to be honest, it's really, really, just as sharp as a straight razor, if not, a little bit sharper, just because it's a single blade. Because they're so disposable, you pretty much can use it once and get another one just as sharp. And like I said, I haven't had any problems. Y'all, definitely test it out. And they're about 99 cents, as opposed to, anything crazy. I know some of the straight razors, they run pretty pricey depending on the type you get. But and then also the installation of them, breaking the blade and everything like that. But anyway, so what I'm doing here, I'm pretty much just showing you. I think I just show you one side of the edge up. Um, saying I'm just going against the natural hairline. I'm blowing my cheeks up just to allow myself to catch any hairs that may be kind of sunk into the skin. And like I said, that definitely is a good help. Pull the skin back. You can have water if you do, like a dry shave. What I'm doing here, just be very careful to pull the skin tight. And like I said, it's really, really important to make sure that you wash your skin, because if your skin is oily, it's a good chance that you're probably not going to get as close or as clean a shave with your dry shave, or even with any lubricant that you use for your hair. So I'm just brushing it away so I kind of see what I'm doing, and that's just kind of like a brief look at one side of it. Right here, it looks like I'm coming back with the edges just to clean it up, just to make sure it's It's not too rough, and the same thing with that. Really just touching it, not like, as you can see, you can tell I'm not really trying to, you know, like do too much. I just really just want to. It was looking a little bit jagged. You just want to clean it up. And of course, with the andis, that's what it's gonna do. Is just the metal is gonna make it just look like a more clean cut. So don't dip too far in the skin. Just really light. Just depending on how sharp your blades are. Just getting that last corner. Okay, so as you guys know, that Andis is a zero blade. So because I pretty much blended as much as I could with the designer, the wall designer, this pretty much is a zero blade. So this is what really makes the burst, or the for the Mohawk. It's pretty much giving you from zero on up, and I'm going downwards just because it looked like it was a little bit um kind of like the blend wasn't looking as right. So you just kind of got to play with it. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Play with it a little bit, kind of gauge and see how it's looking, and that way, if you kind of see something a little messed up, you just kind of get it. Try to angle that andis a little bit, because you go straight up on the andis and you can mess up all your work you've done. So real light strokes, no rush, and just kind of, if you can see, I kind of got I'm not messing with the front too much, not messing with the back too much, just kind of staying really in the middle of that area right above the ear, just to kind of give that little horseshoe around the ear look. And then what I'll do is I'll come back with I'm sorry, with the designer, and kind of that same area I was working with, right above it, I'm going through and I'm blending that area. And that's again more of what how that fade is brought out, is by, going back in and, just like I said, almost really just playing with it. But like, as you can see, still staying away from the back of the head, still um leveraging and staying away from the edge up that you just created, and just keeping everything else, from like the ear up, blended in and on point. So, best part about cutting your own hair is, hey, you keep blending it till you feel like it looks good to you. You don't have to worry about who else is waiting in line, and or where where you got to be, or kind of worry about the timing or anything. If you don't like it, you go back and update it. And hey, here you go, guys. I'm combing it out. This is pretty much the gist of it. It looks like a decent cut right here. As you can see, both sides look good. And that is it, y'all. That's the burst fade Mohawk. Showing you guys my edge up, my beard. Everything's pretty much lined up. Yes, sir. Once again, as y'all know, man, this is UK, aka the Life Changer, and it's Life Changing. That's what we do. Change lives, man. I love y'all. Y'all be good. One. Cha-cha.